What's on my fashion wish list for 2026 spring? Hi, my name is Evelyn. I'm a 21-year-old super interested in fashion. So if you're interested in just fashion runways, lookbooks, and fashion trends, subscribe to my channel down below so we could talk about it more together. Lately, I've accumulated a lot of fashion pieces that I really am interested in and I really do love. So that is why in this video, I'm gonna walk you guys through all the pieces to discern whether or not they're worth buying, because I do want to promote responsible consumer culture at the end of the day and not just mindlessly blowing our money through clothes we're not gonna wear. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so the first piece of clothing that I've been eyeing for the longest period of time is Casper the Label. I'm pretty sure y'all have heard of the brand through Instagram or Instagram influencer. And I've been eyeing the Poet shirt cap sleeve in the color white for the longest time ever. I'm signed up in their newsletter, patiently waiting for their tops to be back in stock. Never. It is never in stock. It is so in demand. It's the cutest thing ever. The top is clean, structured, and it's an elevated basic piece. It has that high neckline that I really do like. As much as I love showing off my collarbones, I really do love a good high neckline with that asymmetrical button detail. I think the moment I saw the buttons, I was like, I need that. It is so cute. And the buttons are iridescent, and I feel like it'd be perfect with any like pair of trousers or pants. I think capris would really complete the look. It's so effortlessly chic and put together, and I feel like it'd be the perfect top to wear when you go to work or when you go just like your day-to-day life, like when you go to the market and I don't know, go to a cute cafe to grab smoothie or matcha. I feel like I would want to be in this top while doing all of those day-to-day activities. Okay, so the second piece of clothing that I've been eyeing for a really long time is from this Korean brand called Dogma X, and they're known for their streetwear type of clothing. It also has a bit of grunge, and the pants I've been eyeing is called the Dogma Patch Semi-Baggy Denim Pants, and it's super cute. It's low-rise with that early 2000s edgy vibe, and it's relaxed, baggy fit. It's also dark washed, and I really do appreciate a good dark washed jeans rather than the light ones. I feel like those are not too much of my type. What really stood out to me was the contrast stitching in the back, in the butt area. The logo back detailing gives that raw archival like denim. I think it'd look really cool with a tank top or like a baby tee. It sits loose on the hip, and that's what I really like about these jeans. I don't like jeans where it's like super tight fitting on the waist and like super baggy at the ends of the legs. I like it when it's loose on the hips and also just loose throughout. And it kind of gives that model off-duty aesthetic. But yeah, the model wears it with like a thong, and the thong's like sticking out at the waistline. I think that's cute. I don't know if I'm that bold, but I really do like this loose baggy pair of jeans that they have. And I've been searching the depths of the internet for a good military jacket. I know, micro trend final boss. Okay guys, you need to understand, I really just love the structure and the fitting of a good military jacket. So I have several options here, and I'm obviously gonna only buy one. I'm not gonna buy multiple. There's one from Free People that I've went multiple times in person at physical stores at the malls. They never have the Lottie velvet jacket in stock, but it's super cute. It comes in black, and it has that fitted silhouette that I really do like. Some of the military jackets are more on the looser end, and I don't know if that's my vibe. And the button detailing is cute. It goes down the middle of the jacket, and the black velvet texture makes it really feel elevated more than that costumey feel, if that makes sense. I feel like if you buy the wrong military jacket, it can kind of give marching band. So I feel like the material of the jacket really does matter. Free People, hands down, does a good job in using velvet fabric and making this jacket. And I feel like you can instantly pull off this look with any pair of baggy jeans, or I think wax jeans would also look really cute with that contrasting texture with the velvet and the wax. So that's my first option. My second option is the Jaded London Rebel military jacket in clay. And I do have a lot of mixed feelings about this because I did go to Jaded London in person in New York, and I just kind of felt like their clothes were giving a bit of fast fashion. Like the material, it was very thin. They didn't have the military jacket in store, so if I were to buy it, I have to buy it online. And like very similar to the Lottie Velvet jacket from Free People, it has that military structure with the buttons running down the middle of the jacket. They seem to use suede material, I think. It looks more worn in, and with the lighter tone, it's kind of giving more vintage. The Lottie Velvet jacket, it was just a solid singular color, black, but the Jaded London jacket kind of has that faded wash on the stitching of the jacket, so it's giving vintage even though it's not. Like, it's a less formal vibe than the Free People jacket. My third option for the military jacket is the Bershka buttoned jacket in dark gray, and the material again is completely different. Bershka has it in denim. Again, it has that same military inspired silhouette. It's more cropped though. I think out of the three, the Free People movement is my favorite, and the dark gray wash kind of gives it a slightly worn in, again, vintage feel even though it's not. I really do like the decorative button detailing on the Bershka jacket because it's a darker color. On the other jackets it's more light, so it pops out more. I'm not sure if I want that. This influencer called The Girl Named Luca, she's like this Instagram model, stunning. She pulled off the Bershka jacket so well with low-waisted denim jeans, and I kind of want to do that. She influenced me. So I think out of the three options, I'm very much leaning towards the Bershka military jacket. A good military jacket will elevate any look, but please do not get a cheap looking military jacket because it's giving marching band. Once I get my hands on the military jacket, I'll give that cool girl energy, I hope, in my outfits. Next on my wish list is this white tiger cardigan from this Chinese brand called Double Punch. They have very grungy types of clothing, lot of layering, lots of rips, lots of fringe in their jackets as well. I really do like the grunge look, but the white tiger cardigan in particular stood out to me the most because it's soft but edgy. I love it when two aesthetics are combined into one piece of clothing, and I think for the white tiger cardigan, it gives soft and edgy at the same time. The ribbed knit sleeves makes it look like it's cozy and very much wearable on the day-to-day basis, but it's an elevated jacket. The faux fur front and the high funnel neck makes the jacket feel like a statement piece, and I feel like it would look really good with a good pair again of denim baggy low-waisted denim jeans. But I've never bought any piece of clothing from Double Punch, so that's why I want to start off. This is kind of like the gateway piece of clothing into this brand, so I'm gonna buy this jacket first and see whether it's worth it or not. If I like the quality of the cardigan, I will continue to be purchasing from them. But the website I am buying Double Punch from is this United Kingdom website called Splash, because I don't have a Taobao account or app, so I feel like this is like the only way for me to purchase Chinese products at the moment. So this will have to do, and I'll let you guys know. If I do end up buying the jacket, I'll let you guys know if it's worth it or not, or if it's a scam. The next piece of clothing that I really want and I've been eyeing for a long time is from Mode Mischief. I don't know if you guys have heard or seen of this brand, but it's everywhere on my For You page and on my Instagram feed. It is everywhere. It's cute though. I heard recently they did a pop-up in Australia. That sounds like a lot of fun, but unfortunately I don't live there. Top that I am eyeing is the Janot layered blouse. So cute. The blouse has that soft feminine vibe. It is sculpted and layered, especially in the bust area, and it has puff sleeves, and it gives that romantic feel with those two features. And the skirt at the bottom, I'm also interested in the blue skirt and the brown skirt. There's multiple options and all of them look so good together, so I'm like contemplating which skirt I should buy. I think I might buy both, we'll see. But the skirt is very fluid. I feel like the fabric from the images, it looks very soft, good quality. It has that clean drape silhouette, And it reminds me a lot of with jean, Gil, and Paloma wool aesthetic. And altogether, it gives modern elegance, polished enough for dinner, and cute enough for a date. And I think my boyfriend would really like this type of outfit. He loves a good skirt. I actually did graduate last semester, but I need to walk for my graduation ceremony. And I also need to take graduation pics. So I have been eyeing multiple white dresses from House of CB. But there's this one dress I cannot get my mind off of, and it's from On Sangria. I think that's how you pronounce it. On Sangria, and they have beautiful, beautiful drapings in all of their dresses. And the dress I'm currently eyeing is the Romeo Mini in color cream. The turquoise color is also equally cute as well. And I think I might get it for my birthday because I will be having a boat party for my birthday, and I feel like that's very much giving coastal. But anyways, the Romeo Mini has been on my mind for the longest time ever. It's sold out in my size, so that is why I've been looking at House of CB. It's effortlessly romantic, and I really, really, really love the sheer draped waist detail. It allows you to move and have movement as you wear the dress, but at the same time, it's a very flattering silhouette. It doesn't make you look fat because of the sheer detailing. It allows you to still show your waistline. And as much as the Anne Sangria dress has been on my mind for the longest time ever, a competing dress is the El Sol's Noemi dress. It's part of their runway line. It is gorgeous. I first saw it on Sarah Rowe, which is this Korean influencer in SoCal, and I saw it on her feed. I thought it was perfect. The mini scarf that it comes with is so cute. It just effortlessly drapes on your body, and it has multiple layers to the dress, so there's a bit of texture and silhouette. But the only downside to buying this dress is that there is no returns, which I'm really worried about. I think the only situation where you can return the dress or exchange the dress is for an exchange for a different size. So I'm a bit scared because this dress is from Vietnam, and like I don't know how long it'll take for the item to ship and arrive to my doorstep, and like just in case like the fitting doesn't work out, I need to send it back to Vietnam and get it switched out. I feel like there's so much logistic that goes into it, so I'm not sure like if I really want this dress and if I'm willing to sacrifice everything for it, but it's so pretty. Another thing I have been keeping my eyes on is the knee-high Charlie capris in the smoke color, and the pants are super relaxed, slouchy, and effortlessly cool, and the low-rise fit and the soft draping gives that early 2000s lounge meets street feel. I feel like they're the kind of pants that are best worn casually, so with like a tank top on top or like a slouchy fitting top, I think that would also look equally cute. And yeah, it's mostly giving model off duty, and I've been eyeing a good pair of capris, and I feel like this is an elevated version of capri leggings. Also, my 22nd birthday is coming up, so I have been keeping an eye on several dress options as well on top of my graduation dress. I am broke. I'm gonna be broke. I'm gonna have no money. But anyways, there's this one brand called, I'm definitely gonna butcher this, it's called Decon Duarte. They have this blue Mira dress, and they have it in multiple colors. They have it in blue, brown, orange, pink, and white, and it was genuinely breathtaking when I first saw it on TikTok. Like someone recommended it as a birthday dress option, and ever since I've laid my eyes on it, I've been debating on whether I want to drop that much money on a dress. It's dramatic but super feminine, and it's definitely a statement dress. I don't think I've ever seen a dress that looks like this. It's super unique with the satin corset top, and it's ultra sculpted and glossy, so it cinches in the waist and makes you look snatched as heck. And it has a romantic and couture like aesthetic going on as well. I think especially with the fabric that's tied on the side of the waist and with the lace embroidering the edges of the dress. So I feel like this is definitely the statement piece dress I might wear for my birthday. And for that same brand, another dress I've been eyeing is the MTO Solana dress in the blue color. It's beautiful, and all of the color, they have so many color options actually. They have baby yellow, black chocolate, ice blue, ivory, jewel, khaki, pale pink, pure red. I really just love the draping of the dress. Because I want it in the color blue, the vibe that it gives off is like water flowing down a waterfall. Like especially with the draped neckline and the open sides give it a lot of fluidity. Silhouette of the dress is very airy. I feel like I would feel like a princess in this dress. So this is also a competing option. It is quite pricey though. It is $427. Do I want to spend that much on a birthday dress? I don't know. This brand in general has a lot of unique dresses and I will definitely be looking into it throughout all of my occasions in the future. Okay, I've been eyeing this top for like the longest period of time, but it is discontinued on the website. The brand is called Susmi's, and I don't know the name of the top because it is not on the website anymore, but so many influencers somehow have their hands on it. It is stunning. I feel like there's multiple color options, but everyone wears it in the teal color. The vibe is very much similar to with jean, paloma wool, and gil, where there's draping in the bust area and the shoulder area, but what makes it stand out from all of those brands is that it is backless. They somehow make it backless where the fabric is tied on the top and they have a little bit of a backless moment towards the lower back. I think that's what makes it more unique than the other brands that we have going on with that whimsical aesthetic. I feel like it's so perfect for coastal events, birthday parties, casual hangouts, and also just vacations. It's like a very well-rounded top and I can see myself wearing this for a very long time. For accessories, I've been eyeing vintage Chanel beanies. I think they're timeless and I really do want one. And I know this is not ideal for SoCal weather or spring, summer, but it's just something I've always wanted and I've yet to find an authentic one. I'm definitely gonna buy the secondhand and I prefer the vintage design over the current beanies. So I definitely do want to thrift a good Chanel beanie. There's this one beanie, or like this is not a beanie, this is a knitted hat from Tomira, an Instagram influencer, and she looked so cute in this Chanel knitted hat and I just really want one for myself. Like I think that's been on my wish list for the longest time ever. Just look very timeless in like a good tweed outfit or in a dress, or like during the winter when I'm going and doing some winter-esque activity. I feel like it'd just be perfect. And I feel like you could also just wear it casually in that streetwear aesthetic type of vibe. Like I could wear that beanie with like a slouchy t-shirt with baggy jeans and somehow I would combine the two aesthetics of femininity and streetwear together into one cohesive outfit, and I think that's also equally cool. And last but not least, for shoes, I am broke. I do not have the money to afford Rick Owens. I really love the cantilever heels, so I found an affordable option. Please, someone in the comment section, correct me if I'm wrong, or correct me if this website is a scam, because I genuinely don't know. But they have a lot of affordable options for boots and heels, and they have a lot of boots that give off the same vibe as Rick Owens. A lot of their boots have the cantilever heels. The Kaivalisa black slouch wedge sandal booty is a dupe of the Rick Owens. There's so many variations that they have on this website that is so similar. I might do a bit more research on like the quality of their shoes, but it's so cute and I love a good pair of boots with a unique element to it. I feel like this list is already long enough. Ugh. Okay, so yeah, that is everything that I want on my 2026 spring wish list. Let me know in the comments if you guys agree or disagree, or if you guys have any better recommendations, and let me know if you guys also have anything else that I should look into for my future wish list, because this wish list is never ending. But anyways, thank you and I'll see you guys next time.